Thanks for joining me in another video, guys. Back out in the woods with my buddy Poppy. She just sat the other side of camp here looking at the forest. So yeah, it's been a while since we've been out together. So yeah, looking forward to spending the night with her. Nice bit of company for me, but also to get her back out in the woods. So yeah, what we've done is hiked in there for about an hour and a half to some fairly local woodland. And yeah, we've just managed to find a flattish spot. It's probably not the best spot in the world, to be honest, but making the most of what we've got here. So we're losing light, so I need to get something set up fairly quickly. I've just gone for a Adirondack style sort of shelter. So I've got the ridge line set up fairly low, skew that with a taut tarp hitch, and then drape the tarp over it with a bit of a porchy at the front, and then use my prusik knots. Skew that to the tarp with the one end is a carabiner, just what I had in my pocket, and the other end is a twig which I found on the floor. So that's keeping the tarp nice and taut. And at the front from the porch, I've got another guy line to a tree in front of me, and that has again got a taut tarp hitch on it. So yeah, fairly quick and simple setup for tonight. Let's say losing light, so I wanted to do things pretty quickly. And say I brought some aluminium type 10 spikes with me this time, just for picking the tarp out of the back. But yeah, this time of year, no bugs, so it's nice just to be out under the tarp. Didn't need the hammock this time around, but yeah, it's nice just to lay under the tarp and just enjoy the nice open air. So yeah, what we're going to do now, get some firewood collected. I'm thinking about building the fire reflector if I can find enough materials for that. And then yeah, get a fire going. It's getting a bit cold already, to be honest, so yeah, keen to get that started. For tinder, I've actually brought some lichen with me, some old man's beard, which I found recently when I was up in Scotland. It doesn't really grow down here, so when I was up in Scotland, I managed to collect a load of that, and it's been drying at home, so give that a go tonight. Hopefully that'll take a spark of the ferro rod easily enough. So yeah, I'm going to get a few things set away with camp now as well. I need to get the air mat out. I've already got the ground sheet down, and I've also got my hammock under blanket down there as well. That's for Poppy for later on, wrap her up in that. A little bit too big to get in my sleeping bag now, so that's for Poppy. So yeah, a few things to do here. So get some firewood, and then we'll bring you back in a little while once we've got fire going, and start thinking about cooking some tea and having a beer. So that's all the firewood gathered and ready to go now, guys. So I've just what I've done tonight, there's a couple of downed pine trees near camp. Looks like they've been blown over in a storm, maybe last year or the year before maybe. I've just gone along them, just collected what firewood I need. I know it's pine wood, but this is a pine forest, so there's pretty much all there is, to be honest. So yeah, I just take what I can, and I've just gone along and just took different thicknesses of wood, pencil thickness to get the fire going, and then obviously up to a couple inch diameter for fuel. So yeah, I might need to go and get a little bit more in a while. Pile isn't looking too big, to be honest, and I say it does get dark by about 5 o'clock, so I want at least a few hours worth of firewood for sitting by the fire later on. And then I managed to make myself a pretty crude fire reflector. It's not my best work, but yeah, with the time I've managed to come out here and get sorted and what have you, it's not a bad job. Just built that out using some dead sticks I managed to find, and then there was a downed live tree. Well, it wasn't live, it was green wood, so it's been cut down maybe a few months ago maybe. So I've just chopped that up and used that as well. And then I've made a little bit of a pot hanger as well. I've cut a notch out the front for the bay lamp to sit in, and out the back I've just pinned that in place using a branch with a wide branch coming out of it as well. So just for when I put my water on there, it won't obviously tip up backwards. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Makes it feel a little bit more homely. And hopefully that'll just bounce some heat back onto me and Poppy later on. It is getting a bit cold now and the sun is starting to set, so yeah, not long before it gets dark. So Poppy is pretty cold. She started shivering earlier on, so I put a coat on her and then I wrapped her up in the under blanket, and she just laid here now on the half on the air mat as well. So yeah, she's nice and warm. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the fire lit and yeah, get some tea cooking because I'm getting quite hungry, and then we'll have a beer I think and just chill out, enjoy being out here in this nice evening. Right, so that's tea sorted, guys. Tonight I've just got some sausages, some instant mashed potato again, and this time I've made a little bit of gravy to mix to it. Again, doesn't look that appetising on camera, but yeah, pretty nice meal, and I've shared it with Poppy. She's got 2 sausages, some mashed potato, a little bit of gravy mixed in with dog food. So yeah, she's eating well tonight as well. So I'm going to sit and enjoy this now, guys, and then I'll bring you back, crack a beer open and have a chat with you then. So I've just finished my tea, decided to crack a beer open with cheese. Yeah, pretty nice meal that. I'd say just sausages, some instant mashed potato, and I made some gravy as well. I think Poppy's just seen something. Poppy? Poppy? Don't know if she's seen that bird, that's a bit noisy, don't know. Yeah, so I just thought of a quick chat with you anyway and just catch up with you guys on a few things. So yeah, last few weeks, sorry, a month or so anyway, I was up in Scotland. I was up there for about 2 weeks, and the main purpose of that trip was to I was canoeing the River Spey, and that was an organised expedition by Frontier Bushcraft. And yeah, it was a really excellent run expedition, and I genuinely learned a lot from it. Considering where we started and where we finished, the skill level and my confidence in my canoe has really grown, so credit where credit's due to Paul and Ray, and also the rest of the guys on the expedition as well. Everyone chipped in and helped each other out and stuff, so yeah, it was good. I did that in my own boat, it's my solo How 14 boat, so yeah, it was really good. Put the boat to a good test, handled the rapids really well actually. There was a few sections where I took on a little bit of water, but nothing I couldn't bail out. So yeah, really impressed with the boat, and had an epic time. I was up there in Scotland with my wife and my friend Mike from TA Outdoors, and his wife and all our dogs. So yeah, our wives, they just stayed in a log cabin while me and Mike went and did the Spey trip. Then after the trip we went back to the cabin and had a week there, so yeah, it was good. Nice to catch up with Mike and his wife. So we live at opposite ends of the country, so it's not very often we get a chance to meet up, but yeah, it was nice to see you again, Mike and Emmy. So yeah, Mike done a really good video as well of that trip, so if you want to head over to Mike's channel, check it out. I'll put a link in the description as well, so you can click on that and check it out as well if you want to. I did a bit of filming. I'm still going to try and put a film together, but to be honest, a lot of my footage isn't usable because I had water on the lens of the GoPro and other things, so it was all a bit of a lesson, some learning experience for me as well. So obviously I was trying to learn the skills I needed in the canoe, but also trying to film as well was a bit difficult, so I'm still going to try and put something together if I can, but if not, I might just put like a mini Instagram video together for just showing some highlights. But yeah, really good experience up there, and it's given me the confidence to go forward and plan my own canoe trips and go further afield and, you know, do some rivers, some big lakes maybe. So yeah, really good. Follow on from that video, Mike actually gave my channel a shout out. So didn't ask him to do it, he just did it. So Mike, yeah, I really appreciate that, mate. And obviously drove a few subscribers my way as well, so yeah, the channel's growing for me quite well. So what I thought would be a good idea if I just do some shout outs on my own, try and pass it on a little bit. So I thought it'd be a good idea just to mention some channels that I'm really interested in watching at the minute. So yeah, obviously Mike from TA Outdoors. Further afield, Justin Barbour over at Newfoundland and Labrador. He's got some really cool trip videos. First came across his channel when he was on a podcast by Paul Kirtley earlier this year. Yeah, and I've been hooked on his videos ever since, to be honest. Really find them interesting and good watching, so yeah, it's a good channel. another one based in Canada, Backcountry Angling Ontario, I think it's called. John, he's got a really cool channel. He does some epic canoe trips. Goes for a week at a time, 9 days. Sometimes with his wife, or sometimes on his own as well. So yeah, it's really nice content he's got on there. And I first came across his channel by another channel called ALEXIS Outdoors, and she does a lot of bushcraft and canoeing videos as well. So another really cool channel. Her and a dog and her husband as well. So yeah, it's that's what it's all about for me. Just watching your videos and getting put onto other channels, and some really cool content on there in the minute. Yeah, just another one as well which I find really interesting. Over in Australia, Scotty goes walkabout. So he's got some really cool channel. Really find his videos interesting to watch because it's just so different to what we have here in the UK, and just some of the scenery and some of the places he goes to just look insane. So yeah, a really cool channel. Back over here in the UK, another small channel which is run by a nice down-to-earth guy. And Survive the Night. He's a really cool guy. Had the pleasure of meeting him at the Bushcraft show this year. Still only a small channel at the minute, but I'm sure he'll keep growing. But yeah, I really enjoy watching his stuff. Him and his son Charlie get out and do some really cool bushcraft things, building shelters and that sort of thing. Recently he's tried out a hot tent as well, which was pretty cool to see. I know it didn't go quite to plan as he was expecting, but yeah, really good to watch that anyway still. Yeah, so there's a lot of channels out there which I'm really enjoying at the minute, and that's just a few of them. If I think of any more between now and when I get this video edited, I'll put them in the video description as well. But so I'll link all those channels, and feel free to go and check them out. But now yeah, it's getting quite dark. I'm just gonna sit by the fire with Poppy, enjoy this beer, and yeah, just soak it all in really. Right guys, just been sat by the fire for a few hours now. I'm going to climb into bed with Poppy. She's tucked up nice and warm, so I'm going to join her. So yeah, just on this trip as well I brought my little lantern, quite pride. But yeah, it's quite dark now, so I've had to use this for obviously filming now as well. But yeah, cool little lantern, it compacts down to nothing. Got a torch on the end of it as well, so yeah, really cool. Just got it off Amazon. Nice little pop of a lantern. Just takes a few batteries, so yeah, really cool to hang up under the tarp or put on the floor next to you. Just not using your head torch all the time. And also if you wander off from camp and you got your head torch on, just nice to have a little beacon in your hammock or tarp just to obviously show where your camp is. So yeah, pretty cool. So I'm going to climb into bed now anyway, so I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Morning guys. Woke up to a pretty cold morning today, but it was quite warm last night in the sleeping bag, and Poppy was under the under blanket, and she seemed really warm as well, so I kept checking her, and we laid next to each other, so yeah, kept it nice and warm under the tarp. But this morning it's quite cold, a bit of a strong wind as well, so it's making it a bit colder than it actually is with a wind chill. So yeah, got up, got the fire going, put some breakfast on. This morning I just had some sausages left from last night, a few mushrooms, and threw a couple of eggs in there as well. So yeah, pretty nice breakfast. Ready for the hike out of here, that's for sure. So yeah, plans this morning is so I've got about an hour and a half worth of hiking to get back to where I'm going to get picked up from. So yeah, I'm going to sit and finish this cup of tea, enjoy the fire for a little while longer, probably start packing up and get ready to hike back out of here. So I've got a bit of a hike, but yeah, Poppy's sporting a winter coat. A little bit big for her, but at least it's keeping her nice and warm. So yeah, I'm going to finish this cup of tea now guys, and I'll bring you back as I'm packing up and just before I'm about to leave. that's all gear packed away now. Just got the fire to clean up and take that fire reflector down. I am going to hide those sticks somewhere around here, so when I come back I can quickly put that fire reflector back up, but I'm not going to leave it up, obviously leave no trace, and I'll just hide those branches and what have you in a bush somewhere. So yeah, I'm going to clear that away in a second, but for now I just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I really do appreciate it, and Poppy does. But yeah, it's been good to get back out again with Poppy and spend the night together. Yeah, so as I said last night as well, guys, those are the channels I mentioned, and probably a few more. I'll put their channel links in my video description, so feel free to go and check them out. I say do my part to give a few shout outs. It's only fair, someone's done it for me, so I think it's a good thing as well, just to spread the knowledge of other channels and get them mentioned. And you guys might not have heard of some of them, so it'll be good to check them out. And I think they're really good channels and really interesting to watch, so hopefully you guys do as well. So yeah, just want to say thanks again, guys. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, or you drop me a comment maybe, let me know what you think. Or if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, really appreciate the support so far. Thanks again, and I hope to see you on the next one.